Trent's defending today, my goodness, it's like schoolboy stuff. To talk about him going to Real Madrid, he's going to Tranmere Rovers after this.
I think we can objectively say that that might have been the worst game from Trent Alexander-Arnold. By far, like, he was getting cooked by Dalot. This is not Mitoma, this is not Adingra, this is not Vinicius Jr., Mbappe. If you want to go way back in the Prem Barclays era, Hugo Rodallega or something like that, this is Dalot, who's not even a forward. He's a left back. So everybody, take your coffee, take your tea, orange juice, pineapple juice, anybody drinking cranberry juice, let me know. And just relax and let's have a discussion right now. Let me just take a sip here. Everybody just needs to calm down. Because I see overreaction like sell Trent. Let's start these two fullbacks at Liverpool right now. Everybody just likes to get these quick reactions and say, oh, guys, always been garbage. If you've been watching Liverpool all season, can you say Trent has improved defensively? Yes, but the bar, way low. That's like shopping at Walmart and then you're going to shop at Target and you're like, oh, that's a little bit better meat quality. You're going from Walmart to Target. It's not a huge improvement. So the bar was low, but he has definitely improved defensively. But let's discuss about contracts, because that's the thing that's been weighing on his mind and Liverpool fans' minds for the past week, it seems like. Is he going to go to Real Madrid? If you go to Real Madrid, do you want to go in the January transfer window or do you want to go in the summer for free? That's just been the talk all around. When it comes to this whole situation, you can clearly tell from yesterday's performance all of the demons, and it's just this wall that's just closing in on Trent right now. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? What should I do? Let me just go perform today. It's just clearly that his mind wasn't on the game. And the one thing Liverpool fans will hound you for is you don't put in effort. Okay, if you don't put in effort against Middlesbrough or Tranmere Rovers, it's okay, right? Maybe it's an FA Cup game, a League Cup game. Maybe your mind isn't into it. But against Manchester United, the one game, because that's the game every Liverpool fan wants to win. They want to beat Manchester United. Even if Man United are garbage right now, they want to beat them. We saw players back in the day, to John Honorista, to Paul Konchesky, who were not at the same footballing level as Trent, but my God, they put in the effort. Robertson yesterday, he put in the effort, but he was garbage as well. So that's, I think, a big issue for Trent is if you're going to go, fair enough, right? Liverpool fans, I think some of them are accepting that you're going to leave and go to Real Madrid. Now, if he went to another Premier League club, it would be a whole different discussion. But you're going to Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. Fair enough, it happens. It's football. Life moves on. You have a girlfriend. Maybe she cheats on you. You got to move on. Don't stick with the ex. Don't. If she cheated on you, don't pull a João Felix. But it's not like Trent Alexander-Arnold is an amazing defender. Nobody has been saying that all season. If Liverpool fans have been saying that all season, that, my God, Trent, what a world-class defender he is. They're not watching the game. They're not, because he's still half-arsed on the tackling and the art of defending. His passing is still elite in some games, like we saw against West Ham, where he played in that beautiful pass into Salah. But it's just all of this contract discussion, I think, is now weighing on him. And it's sad because as a Liverpool boy who's been at the club since he was 6 years old, where I think he had like a tryout and some of the Liverpool academy coaches saw him and were like, we got to sign this guy. It's just a sad ending, really, because all the good you have done to scoring that ridiculous free kick goal against Hoffenheim, to obviously the quick corner taken for Origi against Barcelona. You've had a lot of wonderful moments, Trent. You won the Champions League, you won the Premier League, you've won every trophy possible with Liverpool. But to go out like this, possibly, and to put in one last performance against Manchester United like that, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, Liverpool fans. Is that the worst game you've seen from Trent? I still remember the Brighton game when he was just getting, obliterated by Mitoma. To maybe Rashford when it was Louis van Gaal and Man United, that was pretty bad. But yesterday, it's a matter of, okay, you can't defend effort. That effort, like all of these people that pay their hard-earned money to go to the Anfield, to watch on Sky Sports, even though don't pay for that ridiculous fee for Sky Sports, to anywhere in the world. You're paying this ridiculous amount of money to watch it on TV or the stadium. All you just want is your players to give effort, right? You might not be the best player in the world, just give some effort. Trent gave no effort. And that's the bad thing to say. When a player doesn't give effort, oof, all these Liverpool fans now saying, sell him. Yeah, just go to Madrid. Okay, you want Conor Bradley, right? Conor Bradley has done very well in his cameos and appearances for Liverpool. Are you going to tell me that Conor Bradley is a better footballer than Trent? Okay, maybe he's a better defender. Cool. Have we seen the passing that Trent has given to Liverpool for many years? Then your argument will be, Michael, look at his assists from the last year. is not higher than Kyle Walker. I think Kyle Walker's on like 6 assists and Trent's on 7. The reason why Trent starts every single game for Liverpool is because his ability on the ball is a difference maker. It's not because he can't defend, it's his ability on the ball. That's why he will start every single game for Liverpool. But the one thing Slot and Liverpool fans will let him know is effort. I don't want to keep repeating it, but effort is such a big thing in football. We see it countless times in international football. You can have an elite team like Japan in the Asian Cup, and you're going up against Iran. And Iran and Japan, quality level, they're not the same. But Iran fought. Japan didn't, and that's why Japan lost in the Asian Cup. Doesn't matter what level you're at football. Effort is always the number one thing. And I think for Trent, it's just these contract issues and the contract discussion is getting to his head. And maybe that's an issue of social media. We know social media is very much popular nowadays amongst the footballers, and they're all, they might not be talking on social media, but they're looking at it. 100% they're looking at it. And Trent's been probably looking at all these Liverpool fans and saying to himself, I've been a Liverpool player since 6 years old, and you're going to treat me like this, even though I want to go to Real Madrid? If I went to Chelsea, you can understand the criticism. I'm going to Real Madrid, people. And now Real Madrid fans are probably looking at this and thinking to themselves, do we want to sign this guy? Like, maybe Madrid fans, they don't watch every Liverpool game and they're just going to watch the big games for Liverpool. They're like, this guy can't defend. Why would we take him? We got Carvajal. Obviously, Carvajal is coming back from a serious injury. It's just all these issues that have gotten to Trent's head. And I think it all just surplused into a grandiosa meal yesterday, a buffet. And the buffet was against Manchester United of all teams. And that's why Liverpool fans are definitely not happy this morning. Am I happy? No, of course not. But at the end of the day, he's a human being. You have to understand his psyche probably heading into the matchup. Like, look at the way VVD reacted to Trent. Trent was culpable for the first goal. Terrible pass, no effort to stop Bruno and to stop defending. The second goal, out of position, I think it was a bit more of a counterattack. And yeah, Konate had to switch out to the right side. And obviously Trent was in the box. Nothing you can do there. Robertson, I think, was more at fault for that goal. But there was that opportunity, the 82nd minute, where Manchester United counterattacked. Who gave the terrible pass to VVD? Trent. And then who stopped defending? Trent. And then the way VVD just looked at Trent, like he was about to kill him. VVD wanted to just strangle him in that moment. If he could, he probably would have. But I think a lot of the players, they were just pissed off yesterday at Trent. And rightfully so. If I was a player on Liverpool, I would have just slapped him right on the head. Slapped him right on the head and said, what are you doing? Why are you not putting the effort? Why are you not defending? Because of the contract issue. And that's not only on Trent. That's on the club. The club have known that Trent's going to be out of contract this summer. Why have you not dealt with it? Now, we don't know all the insights about the contract discussions and all that sort of stuff because that's obviously only at Liverpool. But, like, Liverpool fans want to just blame Trent. Why aren't you blaming the owners? Or Richard Hughes, why aren't you blaming them? They could have sorted this out before we got to this situation. Then, yesterday's game would have been more like, oh, Trent, you don't show up for Manchester United as a Liverpool player, more than just a contract and you've been talking to Real Madrid. I think this is just such a big mess, and Liverpool are still in hands of winning the Premier League. There's obviously, 19 games to go. They have a 6-point lead with a game in hand. They can go 9 points ahead of Arsenal. Like, Liverpool that's another issue. Liverpool have a Premier League title to win, and then there's all this BS in the background with Trent. Like, I haven't seen a situation like this in a long time in football where a player could be possibly leaving, one of the best players at the club, possibly leaving on a free contract. Actually, 3 of them, by the way, could be leaving on a free contract this summer, and they're going to win the title. I haven't seen anything like this. And it's always these one-game reaction, right? All these YouTube channels that just do this one-game reaction like, oh my God, he's the worst in the world. The next week, oh my God, world-class player. What are we going to do? That's the issue with these reactionary channels. They just want to get these sound bites and clickbait titles that says, oh, now he's garbage. Sell him. He's never been a world-class defender. Come on. Like, nobody was saying, and I don't think any Liverpool fan was saying, oh my God, Trent is the best defender since Cafu. Nobody was saying that, but they were just saying, look at his ability on the ball. You cannot deny that. But yesterday, his passing was atrocious, his defending was atrocious, and it just conjured up a delightful mess for Manchester United, and they took advantage of it, and Man United should have really won the game, and I'll be honest, as a Liverpool fan, Man United were the better team, even though you could say XG. If you watch the game, Man United were a better team. But yeah, people, what do you think is going to happen with Trent? Do you think he's going to leave Liverpool? how do you think that's going to affect him? If he's going to leave Liverpool this summer, how do you think that's going to affect his play for the rest of the season? Do you start Connor Bradley right now? I think that would be ridiculous in my opinion. But heck, we've seen more ridiculous things in football. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Remember to follow me on all the socials. You can find those links in the description down below. And remember, we're on the road to 20K. When we get to 20K, there will be a giveaway. But have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world. Till next time, adios.